When I take a grammar book, I'm getting bored.
No, you don't
I'm
have
not
to take a
focusing on.
grammar book at all. No, no. There's no need to read grammar rules and everything. Okay, you can correct yourself here while practicing. Okay, okay. I'm speaking about past. Okay, so what do I have to make use of? Was, were, did, had. Okay, was, were, did, had. Was, were, did, had. So this is something. This is very simple. What you have to keep in mind. Okay, knowing a few rules about grammar will help you to speak error free sentences. It will help you to make error free sentences, so you don't have to dive deep into grammar. There's no need. You can correct yourself while speaking.
Hi,
Hello, good morning.
a very good morning.
Good morning, welcome to the session, Mr. Naveen. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And how are you?
I'm absolutely all right, hale and hearty. You are a little late to the session. You are late by 8 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so okay, let's most stressful minute, okay, that I have, right? So I believe this is your first session with me, isn't it?
Yes, this
Am
is my
I
first session with
audible? Am I audible and visible to you properly?
you. Are visible, but your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking. How is it now? Is it better?
Yes. Now
Mm-hmm.
okay, but earlier it's breaking.
Okay, okay, fine. So I'm happy that you can hear me now. Okay, so let's get started, Mr. Naveen. I believe this is our first session together. So would you mind introducing yourself first?
Sure. My name is Naveen Kumar. I completed BSc from Usmania University, and I am from Telangana state. And currently, I am focusing on English to improve my communication skills. Yeah, that's it about me. And may I know about you?
That's That's Naveen. Thank you for introducing yourself. I'm Aisha. I'm from New Delhi. I am one of the tutors or experts here at EnglishYaari, and I have an experience of 7+ years in the field of teaching and tutoring. And before pandemic, I was working with different schools and institutes of Delhi as an English language teacher or trainer. Since pandemic, I have been working online. So I worked with different edtech companies, and EnglishYaari is one of them, and it's one of the best, I must tell you. Okay, so let's get started. We have a topic. So the topic is futuristic technology, right? Are you comfortable in discussing this topic? Can we go ahead?
Actually, I didn't no, I didn't see the topic. So
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
yeah,
Whatever you are comfortable with, we can discuss. If you're not comfortable in discussing this topic, we can discuss something else as well.
okay. We'll discuss about this for a few minutes, and then we'll move into the
Okay.
another topic.
Okay, okay, fine. As you wish, as you wish. So you know it very well that the future belongs to technology. Okay, now that AI and machines have taken over, right? Okay, they have changed a lot of things about us. The way we operate, the way we work, we make use of gadgets, right? So yeah, so everything has become, so advanced now. Even the communication, right? You are sitting in Telangana, I'm sitting in New Delhi, and we are connecting with each other. So technology has made it possible, right? Okay. So
Yes,
would you like to speak about how has technology made our life easy?
sure. Technology currently technology is playing a crucial role in human beings' life. Uh, for example, uh, earlier days we didn't have a cell phone. Also, at that time, landline was invented, and we thought that that was a miracle. And we are speaking to a person who is very long to us. So at that time, we felt very
So
happy.
we are speaking to a person who is long to us, who is very far from us.
yeah, who is very far from us by using landline. Then cell phones are invented. At the time,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't have video calls, and only we used it to attend audio calls, right? So later, smartphones, Android phones, and by using them, we are connecting through video calls, and we can see if he's in another country. Also, we can see him and we can talk to him. Like I'm in Telangana and you are from Delhi, and currently we are sitting in a place and we are uh, doing conversation together. So this is the
Yes.
technology, and nowadays, and especially with artificial intelligence, and you know, earlier I have WhatsApp, but in that WhatsApp at present Meta, this they
Yes. AI.
invented
AI feature has
artificial
been
Meta.
it has been
Earlier, I didn't
introduced.
have that. Earlier, we
Mhm.
didn't have. So in
Yes.
that,
Yes.
whatever I type and that AI is replying to me. If I type
Okay.
any English question or anything, any topic, and if I type any fill in the blanks also, uh, the AI
Mm-hmm.
replying with
Mm-hmm.
very good explanation, like a tutor.
Oh, that's great.
So
That's
yeah,
great.
and anything, if I type anything and regarding that matter, AI is replaying, and how it is replaying, not in a uh, what we call advanced language, in simple
Mm-hmm.
language to
Simple.
understand for the learners. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is as
It
simple
will
as
reply.
to
It will reply to you the way you want it to reply. If you ask it to give me an answer in simple words, it will give you an answer in simple words, right? If
yes,
you
yes.
ask it to give me an answer in an advanced English,
Then
advanced,
yeah,
it
it
will
will
give you an
replay with
advanced.
advanced letter. Yeah, whatever we want, it is
Mm-hmm.
doing that thing only. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it feels so good, right? When we were
And
young, when we were young, when I was in school or I was in college, we didn't have, these kind of platforms like AI. We didn't have these kind of
yes,
facilities.
we didn't have this type of facilities, and at that time, if we had a doubt and we had to ask a teacher. If
Yes.
we didn't know about the meaning of the word, and we had to go to the teacher, and we had to ask them, or we had to ask our friends. So
Mm-hmm.
present, we don't have that type of
Mm-hmm.
difficulty. Whenever we
Mm-hmm.
have any doubt, and we can go through it, and if we type, and that is playing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Of
one
course.
more thing,
Now
and yeah,
I have an important thing to ask you. Do you think technology will ever be able to replace a teacher?
no, but if we don't have a teacher, and it is better to take a use of AI. Better to use
Mm-hmm.
AI or any uh, artificial intelligence. But
Mm-hmm.
comparing to teacher, and we cannot compare teacher with the AI. Both are plays different roles. Teacher is a human being, and she can understand, or he can understand anything.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't understand, they will tell in different ways.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I feel that, and AI, AI is different, and teachers are very different. So we don't have to compare with both.
Mhm. See, a teacher can connect with a student emotionally. He or she can understand the
Yes,
emotions of a student, his problems, right? So there is that human
yes,
connect. And machines, they lack emotional intelligence, right? They are not intelligent when it comes to emotions, right? So they can give you, answers, but when it comes to connection, they will not have that connection that you can have with a teacher, right? Yes. So that was about
yes.
communication. How has technology impacted communication? Now we'll talk about transportation. Yeah. From the
Yes,
time,
sure.
yeah, when the wheel was invented, right? From that time to this time, when we are thinking that we'll have, now we talk that okay, we'll have flying cars now. There will be flying cars very
Yes,
soon, right?
yeah.
So. I think in Dubai, it will be in this year or maybe next year. In next 2 years, there will be flying cars in Dubai. I don't know about rest of the
Yes.
world and our country, but yeah, technology is changing. It's growing. It's advancing with every passing day. So I would want to know how has transportation evolved over a period of time. What all changes have taken place?
When I was children,
When
so
I was
I
a
used,
child.
yeah, when I was a child, I used to see only bicycles, and at the time we didn't have more bikes, and in our village only few families had that bicycles, so not bicycle, bikes, and very
Mm-hmm.
few are had cars. And
Oh.
I can, I can number it. Two or three cars per a village.
Mm-hmm.
Not only two and zero also there, and we didn't have cars at that time. But when I'm growing, and I can see a lot of differences. We only bought a bike,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone using bikes, and
Mm-hmm.
few are buying cars. And
Mm-hmm.
earlier we didn't have private transport as much as how we are at present situation. Earlier we all use it to travel in public transport by bus,
Mm-hmm.
only uh, for evening ones and morning ones, only two times a bus to a village.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
nowadays the number of buses are increased, and now we can say that we are seeing driverless cars also in few countries. They are using these driverless cars. They don't need a driver. Automatically, if we sit in a car, and if we give any command, and by our
Mm-hmm.
command, so that is
Mm-hmm.
itself is driving. Car itself
Yes,
it's
yes.
driving. So
Yeah,
that's a
yeah, yeah.
great, that's a great achievement, and that's a tremendous
Mhm.
achievement, I can say.
Yes, yes, yeah. As you said that we had earlier people had just bicycles or two-wheelers. Now then, after that we had cars, trains. Now new trains are also coming up. New trains are launched every now and then. Vande Bharats, bullet
Vande
trains.
Bharat, yes,
Bullet
Vande Bharat
trains will
and bullet
have
trains.
we'll have bullet trains very soon running in our country, so it feels so good, isn't it? And we can travel, distances in less possible time. Of if you want to go from one state to other state, or you want to go from one country to other country, earlier it used to take people days to go from one place to another place. Now it has become very like in less possible time you can go there, right? So yeah, we can
Yes,
say that world has become a small place now, isn't it?
yes. Earlier, many people are used to travel by ships.
Hmm.
At that time, we didn't have
Water
this much
transport.
of water transport. Earlier, we didn't have this much of air transportation, aeroplanes and
Hmm.
helicopters, and we didn't have that much. But nowadays, and the technology, brought us a bright way to
Hmm.
travel over the world, all over the world. In
Hmm.
hours, we can, within hours, we can go to the many countries.
Very
In a
good.
day you can travel to the many countries, but earlier we didn't have that facility.
Mhm. Mhm. Have you ever traveled to other parts of India, to other states of India, apart from Telangana, your own state? Have you ever been to
Yes,
any other states of India?
yeah, I traveled to Tamil Nadu, and
Mhm.
I traveled to Odisha,
Oh, wow.
Maharashtra also.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
all those are my neighborhood states.
Hmm. Oh, yes, I know. These are all neighboring states of Telangana. Okay, now I want you to tell me, do you think that robots will be very common in future? Robots.
Yes,
Robot.
very common, very common. Nowadays also we can see in offices and in few restaurants robots are serving us.
Oh,
Did you
really?
know that thing? Yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
yeah. I've
when
heard
you
that
are.
there are some restaurants, maybe in southern part of India, that
Yes,
where
ro-
robots are serving food to people.
yes.
Okay. Have you ever
But we
seen
can.
it?
No, I didn't see. I come across through YouTube, and I come across through
Okay.
newspapers. I read it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
recently in South Korea, one robo committed suicide. Did you know? Did you read
No,
this?
no, I have no knowledge about it. You can tell me about it. I would want to know more about it.
Yeah, that robo, what we call, the robo has to work to 24 hours a day.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So later, the robo came, went to that roof of the building, and from there itself only that fell down and committed suicide.
Oh
So
God.
everyone thinking that robots, didn't have feelings, right? So
Yeah,
they
they
have
don't
to
get
work
tired.
how
They don't get tired. They
they
because
they, they don't
being
get
tired
tired,
in
and
itself is
yes,
feeling, giving up
yeah,
on life itself it's an emotion, right? So
it's emotion. But yeah, scientists are working on that. Why that robo committed suicide? So that is the worrying thing for us. If robots
okay,
will think and they command us, they command, they take all the
yeah.
technology, and they rule the world, right?
Yes,
Did
of
you?
course. Where
Yeah,
did it happen? Where did it happen?
you can Google it, and it is in South Korea.
It
South
happened in
Korea.
South Korea because
Yeah, South Korea.
feeling
Yeah.
tiredness and giving up on life, ending life, it is an emotion, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
how is it possible? Okay.
We too don't know how that was happened.
Mhm. But robots are used in hospitals to perform several surgeries these days, right? So yes, slowly and gradually we are becoming more technology driven, right? So in every field we are surrounded by machines, right? Every
Yes.
job is done by machines these days. It is good and it has some downsides also, right? It has some downsides. Okay, Mr. Naveen, I believe it's already feedback time. So, you were a little late to the session, otherwise, we would have discussed a number of things, right? So, but whatever we discussed, I think you were very good at discussing it. Okay, initially, you were a bit reluctant to discuss this topic, and then you could discuss it so well, right? You could talk about communication, how has communication evolved, how has transportation evolved. So, it was nice meeting you, Naveen, but at the same time, I would say there were some grammatical errors as well. For example, particularly when you talk about past, when I am growing up, when I grew up, okay, when I was growing up, okay. So when you
When I
talk
was
about
growing up.
past, yeah, okay, when I was growing up, or when I grew up, I realized, when I grew up, I realized, or when I was growing up, I realized, okay. So this is something that you'll have to focus on, okay. So particularly there are some errors related to tenses, but your confidence, you speak, you try to speak in a very nice manner, so that is very nice, but we'll have to pay attention to the tenses, okay. Some minor mistakes related to tenses are there, particularly verb forms, right? Okay, so that is something that you'll have to keep in mind, and at the same time you can work on your vocabulary as well. So other than speaking, do you read or do you watch some content in English?
Yes, I watch. I read short stories also.
Oh, that is great, that is
No, I
wonderful.
read short stories, but the thing, I am not focusing on tenses, and I'm not focusing grammar part.
Mm-hmm.
When I
Mm-hmm.
take a grammar book, I'm getting bored.
No, you don't
I'm
have
not
to take a
focusing.
grammar book at all. No, no. There's no need to read grammar rules and everything. Okay, you can correct yourself here while practicing. Okay, okay. I'm speaking about past. Okay, so what do I have to make use of? Was, were, did, had. Okay, was,
Okay.
were, did, had. Was, were, did, had. So this is something. This is very simple. What you have to keep in mind. Okay, knowing a few rules about grammar will help you to speak error free sentences. It will help you to make error free sentences, so you don't have to dive deep into grammar. There's no need. You can correct yourself while speaking. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's all for today, Mr. Naveen. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy your day with your family. Thank you. Have a great
Thank
time.
you. Yeah. Have a nice day, and I had a quality session with you. And thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Naveen. Bye bye, take care. Thank you.